Alrighty, what is going on today, guys? Convoy Express here with another video. American Truck Simulator. Tonight we are going to be looking at the Kenworth W900B long. Now this is just your average W900 stretched. So without further ado, let's get in there. Let's take a look at what we can do to it. Oh, whoops. So, for the cabin, it just only has one basic cabin. Chassis, same. Now, we do have a big selection of engines. We have from the Cat C13 with like 380 horsepower. And then we have the Cummins ISXs, you know, all different ranges of horsepower and torque and everything like that. And then we have this Butte, the Cat C15 600 with ACERT, 3,500 horsepower, 2,800 kilowatts, and the torque is just unbelievable with this thing. Now, of course, I'm not going to choose that. We also have the Cummins ISX with the ISX 15 with 3,500 horsepower. But I'm not going to choose any of those because before I ran some tests on this mod just to make sure it would run and everything, and this engine is absolutely overkill for this truck. This truck will start out in 8 high, which will be 18th gear, like it is nothing. It will take right off. So what we're going to do is, I don't want to go with the 500 horsepower because I feel like it'll lack a little bit in torque. So we're going to go with the 1,500 horsepower engine. Then you have all different types of gear ratios. I'm going to go with the 390. And then the interior is just basic. I mean, you can't really, there's nothing you can do to the interior. You have your TV up there, your radio down here, laptop right, the little Sony laptop right there, some energy drinks, a fridge. You know, it's got the luxuries. It's a very nice detail put into this cab. I like the detail on the TV too. That looks really like kind of realistic. But the interior looks amazing. Now let's go to the paint jobs. The paint jobs are what really got me. The paint jobs that come with this mod are actually pretty nice. You have all kinds of paint jobs. My favorite one would be the Copperhead Pearl. You have a variety of colors. And you have some other ones that came with it. You get to just pick the color of whatever it is, or you have black and teal, blood hot red, there will be a link to this mod in the description. But I'm gonna go with the, let's look at some of these other, I'm gonna go with the Copperhead Pearl. Just gonna keep it with that. And let's move on to some add-ons to the truck. Now, up here you have roof accessories. You can put some lights, some beacons, some lights, and a horn. Now I'm gonna go with the beacons just because they look pretty good. And then on top here you have a 1.4 kilowatt mini cool compact air conditioner. which you can also add lights onto, which I'm going to add some marker lights to it. And then back here you can put the wing, which I'm not a big fan of the wing. I mean, some of you guys are a big fan of the wing, but I am not. I really don't like the wing that much. So I'm just going to remove that. And then all around we can look at the truck and stuff like that. And then you got sleeper panels with LEDs. Those are actually really nice. I'm definitely going to run those. You have air cleaner, which you can't do anything with. You know, you got your mirrors. Now the bumpers there, I like this one. This one's my favorite. Then you have the bug shield. You have the basic clear bug shield. And then you have the Kenworth style bug shield. I'm gonna go with the Kenworth one. And that's we already did that. Can't customize that, sadly. All around though, it is a nice mod. You can add frame mount steps, or you can add a step toolbox, which I'm gonna go with the step toolbox. And then you can go from quarter fenders to half fenders to full radius fenders. I'm gonna go with the full radius fenders just because they look really nice along with this truck. It's a very, very nice truck. Like, there's a lot of detail and hard work put into this mod, and it definitely does show. And with the rims, I think I'm just going to go with the basic shadow rims. And these rims do not come with the truck. They are a part of the wheel tuning pack DLC. It's a very, very nice wheel tuning pack. I mean, you got a variety of rims, styles. And that's basically it. I mean, the roof accessories, you know, you can't really do anything with the mirrors. You can't do anything with the stacks. I mean, I like the stacks, the black tips that they have on them, and the detail that was put into them. So let's move on to the interior. It'll take us right back here once again. Can't really do anything with it. So let's go confirm. Purchase this truck. Now I did purchase the other couple of ones just to test them out and stuff like that. Let's hop in this one and pick us up a load and see how this truck does. So first off, let's move to the outside view. Very, very nice. Let's fire it up. If it wants to start. Okay, it doesn't want to start. That's odd. There it goes. So you have to move into the interior view to get it to start. Now if you do this and you go outside, it messes with the lights. So make sure you're in the interior view for it to see. It'll turn over like that. And immediately I notice a problem. There is no sound to this truck. See, everything else works. but there is no sound to this truck at all. Yeah, nothing at all. So let's throw her in too low. Let's take off. And immediately I do notice that this truck is very fast. Let's F7 to the repair and see if we can find a different engine that actually has sound to it. Okay, now we are at the repair. Let's go to the upgrade shop. Let's go to let's try this one, and see if it has any sound to it at all. Nothing, no sound whatsoever. Let's check the in-game volume to make sure everything is up to show you guys it. See, it's the truck doing it. There is no sound to it whatsoever, meaning, you know, it might be a little glitch or something. We could try the other truck that I have. Which one is this one? Okay, let's try this one because I've driven this one already and it had sound. I would like to know what happened to the engine sounds. You know, I don't know if it's my game bugging out. There's the sound right there. So is this the truck doing it? But immediately I noticed that, you know, obviously you can tell that this truck does take off really, really quick. It would be more along the lines of taking it to the racetrack and racing it, which would be, I'd say it'd be pretty fun, but I really wouldn't, you know, do it just because of the fact that it is so fast and you'd end up crashing. Now, corners with this truck are very, very weird. Trying the corner is a challenge. Okay, we stalled. Take it on the highway real quick and see what it does. Need to go get this truck repaired because I did get into an accident with it. So let's repair the truck. Whoops, no, we'll repair the truck and then we will get us a load coming out of Fresno, and we will see how this truck does. I mean, I know it's gonna pull a trailer like it is nothing, like it's a feather. Let's get a heavy load. 41,000 pounds. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's get a heavy load. And immediately I noticed that this truck does sound like a race car. mean, it does look pretty nice. The lights and everything are very, very nice. Let's turn those off. Now we'll start off in 8 high just to show you what it'll do. You can see it just takes off immediately. I'm just gonna go easy on the throttle. Oh, let's get up to speed on this road. Immediately it tops out to 102, 103 miles an hour. I would go change the engine in this, but I feel like if I do that, then something's gonna happen to where I don't have sound, and that'll bother me. I like for you guys to hear how this truck sounds, and let's go up to this trailer. Now, in my opinion and stuff like that, this truck should not take off this fast. I mean, this amount of horsepower for this vehicle is definitely overkill. Yeah, that's not very realistic. I could see this truck having, and if you notice, the windshield wipers, how every time I'd hit the brakes, they would come up and they'd go down. But in the interior, I don't think they move. No, they don't move. Cut this a little bit wide. And as you can already tell, it does not struggle to pull 41,000 pounds. I did try to put my heavy haul trailers and stuff in, but that mod is unfortunately not working. So I was going to put this truck to a test to see if it would haul over 100,000 pounds. Which I think it would pull like nothing. I feel like it would. I think this truck is more along the lines of a race truck than it is for hauling. In real life, I would not attempt to take this on the highways because I would be too tempted to speed with it. As you can already tell, I just put my foot to the floor and it will take off. And we are back. I had a little bit of an issue with my recording software. It kept freezing on me, so I had to go fix that. Let's get going here. truck is absolutely insane. Like, it has way too much power. That is way too fast for a truck. Another problem I didn't notice is the RPM gauge is all over the place when I shift. It's going to be a very fun corner for sure. We're going to pull over and do an engine swap just to see what it'll do. Yeah, I feel like this is way too much horsepower for a truck. I mean, it takes off way too quick. I mean, we're going to try the 500 horsepower. Just to see what happens, and if it doesn't have sound, I'm sorry guys. I mean, no, see, it doesn't have any sound. Now this feels more realistic than anything else though, because I'm not launching super quick. Boy, I almost stalled the truck. Probably shouldn't be pulling out in this gear. I got kind of used to this does feel a lot better than what it did before. One thing I like about this truck is the blue interior lights. They're very nice. They go along with the dash really well. I mean, even the CB lights turn on whenever I hit the button for it, it's really nice. I mean, it really is. It's a very nice feature to this truck. The interior is amazing. The hard work that was put in the interior is very nice. And I almost got hit by a car. Jeez. Should have been paying attention. Now I feel like this is going to be a very long run. I don't want to cut it short for you guys, but I think I might, just because of the fact that there's no sound to the other engines. And it sucks, it really does. Definitely something that'll have to be updated, and if they come out with another version of this mod. But hopefully I can get a link in the description for you guys so you guys can try it out and see how you like it. I mean, I like the design of the truck, not the power for it. It is overpowered. But this right here, it feels now as if it's underpowered. So I mean, you can't just get it right. I mean, maybe a 700 horsepower would top it off. I feel like it would. That would be up to the creator of the mod of adding a 700 horsepower engine for this. I feel like it would do just fine. That's just my opinion though. But I would definitely use this truck more along the lines of racing more than I would actually hauling a load. Or I would use it at like truck pulls or something like that. But in real life I probably wouldn't touch this truck. I'd be way too tempted to hit the gas and just take off. And of course, obviously, this truck wouldn't even meet legal standards for A, being so long, and B, being the fact that if it had that much horsepower, it would for sure be illegal and not be able to be driven on the roads. I mean, that would be too much horsepower for a truck. 3,500 horsepower is a lot. But this, I mean, we're cruising just fine in 8 high. We're doing about 69 miles an hour, about 70. And I mean, this feels better because I feel a lot better handling it. I'd like to do a couple corners at a decently high speed just to see how it would go. I'm just going to try to keep it up at a high speed because it does take me a while to build up some speed. I'm not following any of the laws in the game or anything, just because of the fact that it takes me a while to build up speed. And if I have to come to a dead stop, I will. But I'm going to try not to, because I'll lose all my speed and it'll take me a couple minutes just to get back up to 70 where I am. But I think cruising along at 70 miles an hour and the RPMs that we're at and everything, I think it's doing just fine. It sucks though that there's no audio to the 500 horsepower or the 1500 horsepower, and I can only imagine the other ones not having any sound to them. Could it be possible that the creator of the mod didn't put any sound in these because the creator of the mod thought that the 3,500 horsepower engine would get chosen more over the other ones, that could be possible. But I feel like it is just a bug, needs to be worked out, needs to be fixed. And I think all around that'll make a really good truck if, you know, the sounds are fixed and everything. It'd make a really good truck. Definitely handles nice around the corners. I mean, I'm not having a problem keeping it on the road or anything. But trying to back a trailer in with this is definitely going to be challenging, especially because it'll probably be taking us to a gallon oil or something like that. Maybe it'll be taking us to a gas station in Reading. Let's hope we get lucky and we're delivering to a gas station or something. This is definitely a mod that needs to be worked on a little bit, and a little bit of work will do just fine for this thing. Now you guys can't even tell I have cruise control set. You know, you can't even hear anything. I'm gonna bump up cruise control just to see what it'll do, if it'll pick up any speed at all. Okay, and we're arriving to our destination. I'm a little sketchy. Feel a little sketchy about this exit up here, because I have to stop. Hopefully I can pick back up some of the speed that all the speed that I lost. Yes, we are delivering to a gas station. So this might be a little bit challenging backing up with the AIs and stuff, but I'm going to throw the flashers on and everything, and we'll see what happens with this. I might just do the quick parking just to be safe. Yeah, I'm going to have to do the quick parking just because I feel like I damaged the load. But okay guys, that is going to do it for our mod review. Hopefully I can get a link in the description to you know, let you guys know about this mod more, and you guys can test it out yourselves, see how you like it, you know. And if you do decide to try this mod though, please leave a comment down below to let me know what you guys think of it. I'd like to know what your guys' opinions are. But this is Convoy Express, over and out.